find yourself, you know,
Yeah.
Where you all fit, and you don't know that much about the history of music. You know, you don't understand the art form itself. It's very rare that you find a young person like that who understands what people like Woody Guthrie or whatever were doing. You know.
So what brought you to that point? I mean, what made you transition from I'm playing guitar in the House Rockers, and were you writing songs at that point with Joe and the House Rockers?
Well, I mean, when I joined the House Rockers, I mean, the Shades, I was one of the songwriters, so I was always a song. That's what I thought I was going to be doing. You know, I was just going to write songs and play guitar and sing them. You know, so when I got offered, we decided to put the band together. You know, with the House Rockers. I mean, to me, it was just a good opportunity. I liked the music. I liked where that was going more than where I was heading before. You know, it had a defined purpose to it, you know, to me. So, yeah, I joined in, and Joe and I would write a little bit together, and a lot of times, especially towards the end of my stay with the band, he would give me some sets of lyrics, the last couple albums, and I would just come up with musical ideas. But at the same time, about 1997, I put out my first solo record. So at the same time, I was writing for myself as well. So
okay,
getting back into that.
Gotcha. So speaking of solo records, so looking back at '97, you had My Own Eyes, and at some point there, you ended up working with Bruce Springsteen, huh? He produced your record
with the House Rockers. Yeah.
Oh,
produced,
okay, with the House Rockers.
Okay.
He produced American Babylon.
I
remember when that came out. Okay,
yes.
yeah. So that must have been a pretty interesting experience, huh?
It was a very interesting experience. I mean, because you know, when you're got the opportunity to record and perform with somebody that's, you know, been around. I've always felt that, you know, I learn every day from people. So you know, to me, it was a great experience. You know,
yeah.
And what's nice about it was I don't ever remember looking at him through the eyes of a celebrity seeker. You know, I don't really see people that way. So it was very, very refreshing the way he treated us and the way, you know, like he would talk to you and you know, very hospitable. So yeah.
Well, he's always had a really good relationship, I guess, with the city of Pittsburgh because of the I mean, it's a working class.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same mentality as Cleveland, or you know, I mean, that's it. So you know, when we went out to California to record the record. You know, as much as you think you should be like really nervous, I felt that when I got out there and we were in the studio, it was one of the most easy projects that I've ever been on.
Cool.
You know, I felt very comfortable.
Yeah.
Playing with him. You know.
That's good. That's cool. So you have this new record coming out. It's a live recorded at Moondials, right? And the latest one, also Spirits, Chaos, and A Troubadour's Soul, which was on Amerisun. That was, did you record that at Tom's writing studio?
Yes, I did.
So where can people find your music if they want to?
Well, they can find it on my website, www.billtoms.com, or they could find it on iTunes, or all the digital shops, you know. They can also find it in Borders and all the record stores.
Local stuff.
Yeah, okay. all the record stores. So
you want to dig in and play another tune for us?
Sure.
What do you want to do?
We'll do a Pittsburgh song. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
This is a song that I wrote. This is a title track from an album I had called The West End Kid, and it's really a song about you know, I wrote it around a picture that I seen of this boxer. I had a friend of mine who had this picture of this boxer, and he was called the West End Kid. He fought back in the 1950s. So I just kind of like took his life, my life, and kind of wrapped this whole story around this picture that I seen. It's about this guy who slow rise to fame as a boxer in Pittsburgh, and then at the end of his life, his slow decline.
Okay.
So,
you're listening to Bill Toms on WNJR here at 91.7 FM, Acoustic Songs Live.
Where this life, it ain't so gracious. What you give is only taken. Well, if your dad could see you now, well, he'd be laughing right out loud to see the boy with the golden hair. Oh, the champion of them all. Well, it's another round. It's another round for the West End kid. Oh, yeah. Well, in this steel town, you do what's expected. No one here has with high expectations. So you set out on your own and fought your way up to the stars. And if the devil got in your way, you'd show him just who you are. Oh, it's another round. It's another round for the West End kid. Alright, alright. Well, with a fighter's breath and gin-soaked eyes, a jukebox heart with a street smart mind, yeah. Well, now, come on, everybody, alright. Well, this life, it ain't so kind. Oh, the kid stealing food to survive. Well, now the Frankie and a caveman, they're sitting down at Page's bar. Oh, the picture hangs beneath the neon lights, a tribute to the West End star. Well, all along Walbar Street, dirt hanging off the wall. He said the boys will tell you 20 years ago he was a champion of them all. Well, it's another round. It's another round. It's another round for the West End kid. Oh, say it now, say it now. West End kid. Come on, yeah, yeah. Oh, na 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 na, yeah. Well, na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, yeah. Well, na 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 na, yeah. Na 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 na, yeah. All right, all right.
All right. All right. That you know, the hardest part for me is when I have people here in the studio, and I really like a song. I catch myself wanting to applaud. I realized,
Well, you can do that.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I thought this was man. So, you know, it's funny. As far as made me think of the boxers. Then I wonder what the boxers West End kid. What's his name?
Well, it was a guy by the name of, and he's still living. He's in his 80s, I believe. I think his name is DePaul.